The University's Public Affairs Directorate, the increment approved by the University Council is intended to cover rising utility costs, renovations and maintenance. Dr. Margaret Amankwa-Poku, Chair of the Committee of Heads of Halls, explained that a fee adjustment is necessary to maintain students' conducive living condition. She assured parents and students that the decision was not taken lightly and urged them to understand the financial realities behind the increase. The monies we are taking now are not enough to run the halls effectively. We even solicit donations and sponsorship for support. Parents and students should bear with us as we aim to ensure they enjoy their stay. Now to our final story on education. 𝗟𝗜𝗍𝗍𝗘, who has become one of the youngest undergraduates at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, is just 13 years old. With an impressive A1 in 5 subjects, including physics and mathematics, at the West Africa Senior High School Certificate Examination, his decision to pursue a bachelor's degree in physics at KNUST seems inevitable. Although he enjoys everything about the subject, mechanics fascinates him the most. On the other hand, topics like electricity and magnetism feels too abstract for his liking. I love the calculations and mechanics. When you perform experiments, you get to feel them. Even though electricity, you perform experiments, you don't see the electrons moving, he explained. Growing up in a family of 4 with an economics teacher for a father and a primary school teacher for a mother, 𝗟𝗍𝗍𝗍 initially aspired to become a pilot. However, he soon became aware of the restrictions associated with the career path. His decision to study physics was driven by the desire to explore his interest further before deciding whether to revisit his dream of becoming a pilot. And if I study physics, I will get to discover my true interest. By my 3rd or 4th year, I will decide whether to specialize in mechanical engineering or aerospace engineering, he stated. Thank you so much for joining us on the Wesleyan News Updates. For more information, our social media platforms. My name is Anita and Afarley. We'll be back with more. Do well to stay.
Jesus, I will trust thee. The MHB 171. A hymn written by Mary Jane Walker, who lived between the years 1816 to 1878. Jesus, I will trust thee with my soul. Guilty, lost, and helpless, thou canst make whole. There is none in heaven on earth like thee. Thou hast died for sinners, therefore, Lord, for me. God bless you. Ewo Yesu Christo ni dinimo.
Amen.
Bompaye se Methodist himi ebekoswa na achiche owre na hye unkran se Christ okra no wodwene adebonefo wonye bonu nanso oye boni hu eduro. May God be with us throughout the entire morning and by extension throughout the whole week. We are back on your screens. This a Monday morning. Enti jumedie ni die mama anebechidechi.
All right, and so from here we'll bring you all the major headlines from the various newspapers across the country. We'll also bring you the word of the day. So if you're here to begin populating your notebooks or your diaries, there's a time for you to start doing so. We'll also bring you up home and of course insurance minutes. If you're here to buy an insurance policy, you know how to get it done. We would also later sit down, and bring you the day road. This is where we delve deeper into some of the stories that we've discussed here. And of course, you will also step in with your calls. Remember to always lower the volume of your TV set when you decide to pick up your phone and join the conversation. Later, we'll bring you Agro and of course, get back to the bigger table and bring you 𝗟𝗜𝗍𝗘. And because it's a Monday, we all know that we are going to be discussing something that has to do with us as Methodists, the people called Methodists.
All right, so the question of the day is here, and if you have that question.
Right. And so we are asking, are you participating in this week's connectional prayer and fasting? So the presiding bishop of the Methodist Church Ghana has said that this time around it's not a 1 week prayer and fasting, it's a 3 week. And so the last week in January, the last week of the holy week of the holy month, and then of course the last week in November.
Enti empire Wesley for empire ni bi. No bibia wom na se udima anafe tutujegu nyina esusu.
Yeah, remember we're going to also pray for the nation.
Oh yes. Yeah. Yes. All right, so that will be the focus of our discussion this one. No pay yene EMR director and etna eyepono nechi ni edi sa empaibo ihu nkomo. Ye Methodist for ye no mpaibo ye di mpaibo afi so yebo empire. So join me this morning as we welcome the EMR director for this deliberations and many more. Our sponsors want to thank you so much. Downwall Insurance, Methodist University, MIPL, Barbarella Clothing, Willis Clothing. Acho, Menyan Taban. All right, so we want to thank these our sponsors. Afi so no say wo shata de na ye fe na uni sika wo ho kra, you are nobody. Into multi credit so airboy. Piptest Institute ye hwe adwene mu afi ye ko ode ne ho kwada. Anope Professor Frane attest ye hwe nyoma bebre mo nkoje mo admission. Methodist University form no ye nton wie yo ko ne kokoje form ne bre suku. Yes, lectures began last week, but still you go so ton form no pa bomode ne tumrika afi ye wie no kra dia na ye de ni e kire ode ne ho kwada so na ya chia eye Professor Franenum na afi so ya kire mo se form no so no omo so ton bi amai ye go Freeman Methodist guest house so ye damase anope nsuo no egusu ejinamu ye de ehwe ye bibia from Wesleyan Dew aboafo na aso yemu se yemfa adwumadie mro dwumadie no eye busua adwuma wo eye Methodist busua ene san ye donti no ebinum so aba be kan won wo ye Methodist for de na so odo a wo Kristo eni Kristo ni o ma yeti basirfo wom Pentecostfo wom Aledura fo Muzama disco Christo fo just Muslim fo su just say ye TV pep and a Muslims timi teenage hwe ni the Buddhists for credit me hwe ye TV eye busua enti anopa busua nyina nka mom na ye ntena opono achi na ye hwe de Awurade ebe ya ama me pa atwo wo ye from osofo Adzika Vincent agbamanyame ne
Listener
ye ba ni abehase thank you.
Hooray! The Methodist University College Ghana has received a presidential charter to become Methodist University Ghana, the prestigious university that delivers quality education to empower you to become an all-round scholar in developing academic excellence. Is calling on suitably qualified persons for admission to postgraduate, undergraduate, diploma, and certificate programs and courses in nursing, educational assessment and evaluation, guidance and counseling, psychology, economics, HRM and management studies, marketing and supply chain management, communication, IT, accounting, social work, ports and shipping management, PhD in education, and many more. Take advantage of our 30% discount on fees for all 𝗦𝗎𝗍 candidates and discounts for all Methodists on all programs at MUG. We have campuses in Dansoman, Tema, and 𝗦ន់, which run day, evening, and weekend sessions. Mature entrance exams are also available. Admissions are ongoing and are done in January and August every year. For inquiries, call 0558 309059 or visit mug.edu.gh. MUG, the rich brand. 𝗦𝗎𝗍, we have the zeal to educate.
KFK Foods is an award-winning world-class restaurant with over 10 years experience in both local and continental dishes. We render services for parties, cafeteria services for schools and hospitals, individuals, corporates and institutions, as well as groups who want to treat their partners to delicious meals and services. We have all local and international dishes including banku with tilapia, fufu with light soup, fried rice with grilled or fried chicken, assorted fried rice, fish with chips, noodles and spaghetti, pizzas, pastries, shawarma, beef and chicken sauces. All kinds of breakfast baskets in Accra. Locate us at the Ambassadorial Enclave on the first floor of the Wesley Towers at 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. from Monday to Saturday. In Tema, locate us at Community 25 Annex, where the event center is located at 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. from Monday to Sunday. For all orders, call us on 0244 637647 or WhatsApp us on 050 33171153. KFK Foods, you deserve it. Do you need quality and professional ministerial attire? Be it cassock, clerical shirts, stoles, preaching gowns, preaching bands, wedding gowns and sanctuary vestments, then your best destination is the Methodist Investments and Properties Limited, MIPL. Individuals and churches can also contact MIPL for their African wear, both male and female, curtains, church or institutional anniversary clothing, Friday wears, mufflers, diaries, liturgy books, souvenirs, badges, Lacoste and t-shirts, among others. MIPL produces natural fruit juice such as ginger, pineapple, mango, millet, banana, as well as specially prepared ginger powder to boost your daily vitality. MIPL Property Management is also available to both individuals and corporate institutions in managing your property and providing investment solutions. Locate MIPL office at the Grant House inside Adabraka, Accra for your businesses at affordable prices, or call us on 0242 122 787. If you are looking for an office space which is spacious with a car park, 24-hour security, standby generator, then look no further. The Grant House building is up for rent and is located adjacent the Holy Spirit Cathedral, Accra. Call us on 0242 122 787. Welcome back. So much for joining us, and for us to bring you all the headlines from the paper. We'll go back to our screens and then see what the papers has for us today. It's Monday, and so the Daily Graphic is reporting that the Financial Indiscipline rocks MMDA's 10-year audit reveals 242.84 million Ghana cedis in irregularities. And so we have a picture of Johnson 𝗟𝗓𝗡, who is the Auditor General of the Ghana Audit Service. And so this is the story. Begins on the front page, continues on page 3. Now, 𝗟𝗓𝗡 III takes oath as Paramount Chief. The story is on page 13. Now, first quarter of the Graphic Business Stanbic Bank breakfast meeting is tomorrow, and that story is inside page 55. President appoints 𝗟𝗏𝗡 to head SIGA. The story is on page 53. Page 13 says Africa Prosperity Dialogue opens on January 30, and so that is on the. And so, copy of the Daily Graphic and get this newspaper, and it says that 1.3 billion Ghana cedis chop hits NPA UPPF. Jacob Amwa fingered again. Whistleblower sets to petition a Blackwell's oral, and this story is also inside the Daily Analyst. Now, Bawumia speaks on democracy pathway to governance in Nigeria today. Reverend Engineer 𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗙 is the greatest telecom engineer 𝗟𝗏𝗡 asset, and so we have the very Reverend 𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗙 right there. Now, Gold Board will formalize small-scale mining sector. Sabijinfi saying this now. Bagwin chooses death over LGBTQ+. And Ishmael Yamson leads Economic Dialogue Committee. The story is on pages 3 and 4 of the Daily Analyst newspaper. And so that is it. Now, the Ghanaian Publisher, and it says that Fatimatu urges NPP to prioritize unity amid post-election reflections. The story is on page 3 of the paper. Now, elsewhere, PUW rejects Mohammed's ECG privatization move. The story is on page 3. Now, 2025 WEF recognizes Dr. Bawumia's digitalization agenda, and Atuforsen pledges prudent fiscal management. The story is on page 8. Now, I would rather die than accept LGBTQ practices in Ghana. And this is coming from Speaker Alban Bagbin. He is saying this. The story is on page 2 of the Ghanaian Publisher. We'll take a look at the Herald newspaper. How Mineral Fund ex-boss awarded $40 million office building and rushed $6 million payment against Mohammed's directive. And Finance Minister pledges prudent economic management. Intense lobbying for ECG MD job leaves government confused. A new GRA boss competence and NDC ties revealed as Tamale Group gets response. And Western Region chiefs expose former regional minister on Akufo-Addo statue. Well, these are the stories in Herald newspaper. To our next one, which is a custodian newspaper, it says that Bawumia's digital economy agenda gets global support. Stories on page 3. Let's work hard to improve lives. Finance Minister to staff. And we have a picture of Dr. Kasseola Tofo saying, Sly heads Ghana Exim Bank and be cautious in airing grievances. Fatima to 2 NPP leaders. And Zoom Lion honest YEA worker. The story is on page 5. Page 1 says that John Jinapo offers hope in energy sector. Unhas's Kobe is saying this on the front page of the Kasseola newspaper. Now let's end with some sports stories, and we'll take a look at the graphic sports. ASEAN stop blame game defends Inaki others over Black Stars form. The story begins on the front page and continues on the page of the paper. Now, Sina Keys grab Aussie's Open trophies, and Yeboah wins top prize at Swag Awards. The story is also at the back page of the graphic sports, and so these are the stories. The sports stories you get today if you are to buy the Graphic Sports newspaper. Thank you so much for joining us on From the Paper segment. We'll go straight to the screen and take a look at a word of the day. All right, and so the word you saw on your screen is elucidate, and it means that you explaining or throwing more light on a particular issue or a particular topic, or getting to tell someone something.
Do you want to avoid the heavy vehicular traffic in Accra after a hard day's work? Then enjoy a short stay in the new 𝗟𝗡𝗘 spacious and beautiful rooms. Our 6 suites provides a comfortable treat after a long day of exploration. Enjoy modern amenities, breathtaking views in the city of Accra's ambassadorial enclave, and the utmost comfort during your stay. The property gives you a warm reception in our main entrance foyer with a classic central chandelier lighting as you enjoy affordable sumptuous meals from our restaurant. We have in place male-female washrooms, spacious car park, and an on-site clinic. 𝗟𝗡𝗘 Towers is designed to make you feel safe, offering you the needed luxurious personal space. It comes with affordable pricing package. Please contact for details and inspection. 0503 109 978 or 0500 166 304. 0556 302 880 or 0243 614 423. 𝗟𝗡𝗘 Towers, offering you a safe, secured, luxurious space.
Welcome to you once again. This is 𝗟𝗡𝗡 and it's proudly brought to you by the Peptest Institute located in Kumasi. Oh, addiction problem now called Peptest for her. Ometimi abo no yi hu efri mu kra ene Monday inti ye she nkomotutu for kra se ene ye bisa say who is a healthy person inti ye Dr. Newman Arthur aye kra do ba be twetwe yimu ye nkonkotie numbra.
Someone is healthy. The person is healthy. We are looking at 4 areas. There are other areas, but 4 areas. Physical, mental, social, and spiritual. And so some will add environmental health, and then we can even look at emotional health. Some people try to separate them. But basically 4 aspects: physical, mental, social, and spiritual. Into physical is basically the body structure and processes. Until you have a heart, you have a liver, you have a kidney, you have a brain, you have intestines, you have your womb, and all that. So how the body, functions, blood is moving, there's exchange of things. We have anatomy, we have physiology, biochemistry, and all those things. Those things, and you go to the hospital, they are checking your BP, your sugar, they are going to the lab, drawing your blood. Those things are a measure of a person's physical well-being. The substance itself, the structure itself, and how everything is working out. That is your physical well-being. But in addition to your physical well-being, there are 4 other areas, plus others I've talked about, which is your mental, your social, and your spiritual. Social looks at your relationships, look at your culture, look at your work and work-related issues. Then looks at culture and tradition. Then you look at now social media is also part and issues around social media. So that is your social well-being, and the quality of your interactions and the relationship on that level. Then we go into spirituality. And spirituality, in addition to religion and right and wrong and do's and don'ts and all the rituals, and we also look at your purpose in life, look at your worldviews, connectedness, the feeling that you are others and to creation, and all those things. Your sense beyond, your awareness beyond your physical self, all those things are under spirituality. And there are diverse forms of spirituality that people engage in. I'm a Christian, so I do what the Bible says. So we have that. It is part of your health and not outside of your health. They all are part of your health. But mental health is also a major aspect of your well-being that people really do not go into, and probably maybe the understanding may not be too there. But when we say your mental well-being, we're looking at three aspects of your function, your life. We're looking at your thinking, your feelings, and your behavior. How you think, how you feel, how you behave. So mental health, if you look at all mental health issues, you realize that it's on these three levels: thinking, feelings, and behavior.
It's a Dr. Neiman Arthur actually near a case what is your health today, no na yakanwa sementi wapomuding it is saying it's all about your physical, your emotional, your mental, and I think so your spiritual well-being. Enu ehu here pa. Inti that's say ojimre share apomuding right here on Wesleyan Television meeting the Miss Na, and it was proudly brought to you by the 𝗡𝗚 Institute located in Kumasi. When any addiction problem now come one bit me about oh you who a free ya kwaba by the insurance minute ebetwaso.
𝗡𝗚 Institute ayaresabia hotonia sumdua shehoma edian no wakwankyere ni adekodia poten no a epia ma otokoso wa abrabomu nanso sensanom ni nubone fa basa betwa wa akwan mu a eyi wa adwini free obotaye no so wo 𝗡𝗚 Institute no yebetumi aboa wo ni wabusuafo a muhia mo anyina ma wogye ayemodea ye ayaresabia sebi yebeboa wona wato nsane nubone fantentan mu ayaresabia ibotaye ne se ebeboa adwuma mu nimdifo asuafo ni nipa ahodo anyina ama watu anamon a edikan a edifa ahodie bebre won mpanimfo a ye ne won di dwuma no bi ne wona a wo hwa adwene mu yare afutufo ni adokotafo ni anesefo a wode won ho afri nsanom ne nubone fansem yatete saa nimdifo yi na wo nimdia ne nneoma pa ebo ayarefo no na de atwam nso ne se ayaresan hyehyeye ni gina abelfo hyehyemu ni US hyehyeye a wode di dwuma no 𝗡𝗚 ayarehwe ne fie die nyina yepe yayaresan hyehyeye no gu ahodo na ebi ne medical monitored detox program, residential rehabilitation yesan tumi fa ye nananom akwa ahodo so sayare na ebi nso ne group therapy, 12-step AAA programs, recreational therapy, nenia ekeka ho. Oyarefo ne da akyehye ase bra ode ne nan besi biaye ho no a. 𝗡𝗚 Institute ya belfo ayaresabia ehwe wona a wado suko won sane nubone famu. Na ani wiase afa na hyehyeye nyina nso yepe. Adampa ahodo a ye wonu bi ne VIP rooms, professional rooms, standard rooms, and air conditioned rooms. Laundry services ye free. Ahobambon sem so wo sro kama. Yesan wo bia ya osua de na eba no aduane sem de a uni hawkra. Ye na tru kwan wo Kumasi kochi e wa Asante Mantam Ghana. Sa wo pentremu bia nso a mepa chow frayan wo 0245849185 ana 0322496188. US Fonson frayan wo 404-735-7697. Abel Fontaine Tansu Behunu Yenwo www.marthaedu.org. 𝗡𝗚 Institute The Extension Center for Integrative Therapy, home away from home.
Welcome back to Insurance Minute here on Wesleyan Television, and it's proudly brought to you by 𝗟𝗏𝗘 Insurance Company. Today is Monday, and so if you are stepping out, you're going about your daily duties, you're going to work, please do well to make some money and buy an insurance policy for yourself. Get yourself covered, get yourself insured, and that of your family members as well. You can buy a personal accident policy for yourself or a home protection policy for you and your household, and so this covers fire, theft, and then flood. You can also buy money insurance, motor insurance, bonds, many others as well. Go on to their website info@𝗟𝗏𝗘insurance.com and then get to familiarize yourself with the different insurance policies on their website. You can also walk into any of their offices across all 16 regions. If you're in Accra, you will find them in Osu behind the Presbyterian Church. This is all we have for you on Insurance Minutes. Thank you so much for watching. My name is 𝗟𝗏𝗃. We'll be back with more. Do all to enjoy.
This is 𝗟𝗏𝗃. He's a good guy, but cannot stay away from unnecessary attention and flex. Yes! He received this brand new car from a relative abroad to work with, but decides to wait for a while before registering it. So now, with this uninsured vehicle and a DV plate, he flexes in every corner of the city. Hey. Don't be like 𝗟𝗏𝗃. Insure your unregistered vehicle with the chassis number with 𝗟𝗏𝗃 motor policy and stay covered. You can also take other policies such as personal accident insurance, fire and flood, money insurance, contractors all risk, and others. 𝗟𝗏𝗃 Insurance. If it must be done, it must be done well.
Don't call me. Ghana for Methodist Asafoma. WTV Enyamfienu 5 years. Hooray! Na enam emfienu mafidida. WTV ADNT. Or yet don't call me promo. And it says, Sawoya Ghana ni now wo business. And adwuma ko bia wo pese obo ho dawura. WTV say, ye ba betwa adwuma ko no anaso wadwa ton de no. Ya bo ho dawuro na wotwe mienu 2 weeks at the amount. 1,000 Ghana cedis per awbetua. Wey eye kwan a WTV efa so e de adawase say. What time the chi ama dum pempenswa ene wadri. Sa promo ye di no so me kakra eda ya edimu. Ya no nti mu amu nwuma ku a mo pese mo bo ho dawuro no. Muntutu mirika na momrai. Fred WTV na ni panifo ni nkomo emfa don komi promo yi ho 0593 110733 ana WhatsApp 0256 253461. WTV, reaching out to the world.
Good morning, dear friends. What a pleasant welcome to another edition of your favorite Christian morning show. sorry na shreng arise to a purposeful day. Well, it's a Monday, and on Mondays you know how it goes. A center gentleman called into ministry, who is the superintendent minister of the Bone Circuit, who has decided to dominate the airwaves every morning, is here with us. But before I introduce this gentleman, let's go to Kumasi and say hello to the only anti-malaria hotel in Ghana. Good morning, Freeman.
The Freeman Methodist Guest House Limited. It is a luxurious and comfortable guest house in the heart of Kumasi. Our guest house features a range of modern and spacious rooms, each with its private bathroom and amenities. Our guests can enjoy various on-site facilities, including a restaurant, conference halls, event center, spacious car park, CCTV cameras, lifts, generator, and many more. We are conveniently located opposite the Wesley College of Education near the Swami Roundabout in Kumasi and are easily accessible by public transportation. We look forward to welcoming you to the Freeman Methodist Guest House Limited. Contact us by telephone 050-650-8591 or 050-650-8592, or you can email us at fmghllghana@gmail.com or use our website www.fmghllghana.com. Freeman Methodist Guest House, where serving you is our delight.
All right, welcome back, dear friends. Say afeyara ana ode we fidie no atohade ene mesro sorry na hwan dwumedie ana ya shaase keji bia ne no oke OTV ma bia minta ni oyosa ke WTV no wo yo no hewole mi ha nye fe omanye. All right, so it is pleasant to have my brother with me. It's a Monday. Inti Osofo Penny Samuel Glover Asante is here with me. Osofo, you are welcome.
Thank you, dog. Thank you, dog.
Now, because first we see me. Now your boy say, "Oh, you're strategic man."
Oh,
what strategy mean?
One, watch that now strategy. So. One strategy in your area. Into here, Makra.
Me who? Okay. Alright, my friend is my friend is because I probably only man 1 or 2 am for them. So me consultant here. Me
oh, there be. Oh, where you na send your next city in a ban. But don't say later subsequent ones in
yeah, the radio top where the overchia after
no gonna pay ye begina afidie kase so. Na yada twedi ampon onyankopon ase
amen
na doye ne hwesopa ene ne bambo a da bia na ode dum yen ye beda nyankopon ase
amen
na fi anape ye chia the Monday caucus Monday cabinet for ni na cabinet members of the Monday zia no dogoma doso oma doso na ukobo nipa ba kofo dimpe ubo nkofo mienu miense dimpe upu abontin a no wenya amane eti all the Monday cabinet members for ni nyina ye chia mo anape
all right
mu asofo mpanimfo bishops past bishops ni mpanimfo bibria supernumeraries no mu ne mpanimfo bibria mo hweyen
okay
damasina anape nchia sonko pa we dey special
okay
enkoma ensofo Stevenson Tewia
okay
ewo Border United
okay ensofo Tewia
anape nchia sonko
aflawo
na me na se sonko waye ade bia mame onyankopon enhia no kese pa.
All right. And if diaspora for who said diaspora for be so test father almost so show
pa me na me catch Canada ni US for no ankasa
US for
it US ni Canada for nyina especially so for adakwa from no Texas
okay
ne wakopu mu wo California o baby.
Okay.
Mu nyina Americana fo ene Italy ene mu baby bia mu wo bia abrochimemu a Monday bia mu fa ye ni agrokra anape shara kese pa enko enfama mu yeda mo ase say yenti munya ye ho adaje eso TV.
Amen.
God richly bless you.
Yeda erade ase yahwefuo nyina na sofo yenko eye yasemo edikan so na omampani mama wetu bata kakra na denim se wo baaye ne 4th week a wo remo du ni 2nd week akra na o sha ase se o tutu kwanya na sa akwentu we de sronko kwa. Now President John Dramani Mahama indeed has arrived in Nairobi, Kenya, and he is going to join his colleague Ora Ruto said ebeya obetimi ene African penifo bi edidi nkomo afa eye eyunsensem bi ho ni nyina ne se eye mfuntumu nsakrayo bia ese timi ba ekuo ni said ebeya woman ni nyina betimi afa ne ntuma pekura ne yeka anye woman Ghana nko a afa susu kra ne yeka ne aka Kenya ne Africa ahodo nyina etimi efua. Also, how do you see this as he joins William Ruto?
Doc, Sir Obekaya, in fact, Oye Mampeni India, Ujumedi Edoso, Ewo Omainimu, Ena, Enye Omaina woman kwa, Ena Udimu, Tintimai, Ene, Mwa, I was say, Yedeboa, woman, but your help goes beyond within only the confines of your jurisdiction. And so Obekaya, Brana, your former first president, His Excellency Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, who jumedi anyhow or de Africa nyina esi ni sire so any more na opese or de bu Africa nyina na Africa etumi ejina and since that time no be seen ne any within the Fourth Republic all the president Abid Ghana Mampeni Egwanubia no play major role in African fraternity in terms of ECOWAS and EU. It's in idea Ghana so within the sub-region any in terms of yen hanumu ECOWAS region ya ye wa hanumu ni ade utumi hu se Ghana nko a over the several years within the Fourth Republic yetumi ejina ye nan so pa ma democracy ejina intintiman pa it is a kobane se ye ka democracy o man a opo man bi no watumi esua no wo Africa ebibire mu a obo ne homoden se obetutu ne niam yi a untumi yi Ghana emfimu kra etini se bibi man nyina ehia na se Ghana ankobia na eya akachiri because ye nim de any senia yesi akare ho over the Fourth Republic efe na eso ani etino se Ghana so ewo mu a na ma ade no mu ahyekena enzo obewe a His Excellency John Mahama na breso ene ye friend saying former president Atamils John Mahama ene His Excellency Kufuor ene His Excellency Akufo-Addo omu nyina enya key your friend is saying chairmanship ewo ebra na omuti abemu ene dwumedi a omudi yentini it earned them that kind of accolade. Now no obi a wa head ECOWAS anase wedi tintinman ewo EU nimu epen na wasanso ababedi omampani na se yihia sa no a onim de past experience
also for to our friends who are wondering what the African Union is, this is some elucidation for all of us. Now the African Union is a continental union of about 55 member states located on the continent of Africa. The AU was announced in 𝗟𝗍 Declaration in Libya on the 9th of September 1999, calling for the establishment of the African Union. Now, the bloc was launched on 9 July 2002 in Durban, South Africa. The intention of the AU was to replace the Organization of African Unity, as most of us whilst in school remember, the OAU, which was established on the 25th of May 1963 in Addis Ababa through the instrumentality of our own 𝗟𝗍𝗲𝗍 Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. At the time, 32 states became the signatories to this accord. Now, the most important decisions of the AU are obviously made by the Assembly of the African Union. Now, but this time, President Ruto is heading the union, and he has decided to welcome some African leaders to think about reforms within the African Union. So, what are some of the reforms to Africa?
Doc, in fact, in terms of mission diplomacy,
okay,
mission diplomacy and international relations, but over the years, yen ebibi memu and mufo, oshe kwanya the African Union, any in terms of ECOWAS, esi abo mo bra ni sene omo esi akari omo hono in recent years, yeni a yeni efi, ase Nkrumah, a former president Nkrumah na dream po a na nkopese ke ebibiman ekabom na yetumi edebuabu aye ho no saa ye friend saying we no eni ho no anu so I don't know say what should that asha because Nkrumah a dream po ne say ka ye beka ye ho abom ti say senior United States of America aye na nka yen Africans nyina no yaka ye ho abom yetumi de ye ho edidi didwa ama ye economy na tumi aye den etumi agina eniama ye ankasa ye wo nia Ghana wo ne nia Ivory Coast enibie nia oman Africa man bi wo a yen ya ye wa ebibimemu ye ni no will complement it and then we'll use that one ye betumi aka enu na bom ne atumi ye de aboa ye ho sisi a me no tia ne kura no edwedie kura no ebibifo ntumi enyo mo ho enye den endidwa oba Ghana han ma me no ekase Ghana any your friend is saying Ghana ne Ivory Coast some few years ago about 4 years in the minimum what the data is speaking now. Okay. Ghana and Ivory Coast was the leading cocoa producers. We contribute 60% of the world cocoa. Cocoa among the whole world. Ghana and Ivory Coast ekuta emu 60%. Na yeni a omu enye cocoa ewo omu memu. Hwese ne omu di cocoa eyeye. Na yeni a yetumi produce cocoa no ewa hanmu no. Hwe how poor are ye cocoa farmers. Ene ye mine no kura no emutie. Yese yentumi kura nka yemi amami enu we entumi nka omu hu embom enye den. Enye factory bi a ebetumi a refine cocoa yi na mfaso a titiri dia ewo cocoa no so no yen ebibi man mienu we yetumi enya saa de nenso yetumi produce ama akọ aman baby yetia no ade bia ye no Africa hanum bia ntise ye import the fee baby ne ye de aba it is our reforms yo so mo kọtenase no mo aye reforms dia eni afi we de e wo so mutumi hwemu ye na fa de bibi man akachire bibri
and also for yakachire no one of the things that people are calling for agriculture boom is a food insecurity high crime and violence, environmental sustainability, climate change, have equal opportunity and for us as Africans displaced population. In Krum, there are still wars in some of the African gold and diamond producing countries.
Leadership reforms.
In fact, leadership is also one of people are talking about the weakness in our leadership.
And only the cracks. And because Adebia pro and I'm say profinity. So what I'm saying, leaders are you Africa hand mono. omo an omo faili Africa for nia okeka kan nyina insecurity food insecurity ni de ya okeka kan nyina it boils down to leadership so what I mention na say ebibi man nkrofo entumi ntena se nhwe omo nkrofo yi what I mention na say betena so a ne yia ne yan kasa ye pese minkumnya ene corruption enipa betena so a on pese obesi hwekwan a ye fa so ma ye friend sen Laurent Gbagbo efi Ivory Coast ekonwa so e de na ma ye tu Laurent Gbagbo di nene ye friend sen omo current president Ivory Coast current president me refer the current president me refer ni din kakra Alassane Ouattara
okay
hwe kwan a ye fa so a ye di eyi Laurent Gbagbo so ta me chena say watene kunwa no so ache na niam anko e fa akosi ye ene nam so na French troops ni ade ebu aya ye tu Laurent Gbagbo ade so ya opani a wadi omanya hwe kwan a ye de ne fa so ewo ebibi man mu ha anche na Alassane Ouattara obetena so a ube change constitution no ama isia no wakwa na de asem kura ni so ta meche na say emre ni so ya awusu ade a no dog hwe ade ekoso ebibi man mu ha na enye na African Union ekotena se ECOWAS for kotena se na eniama ekoboni omo ankasa nkrofo ni bi edi sebita frache ensemhu a ensem fata the African Union leaders need to maintain say fitro mo se enka ntom va omo ntumi ensori entia wo mo ma saade no enye de enyai na moti wo saa na ama eti nkrofo no so no mo ayeku yeku a na nkrofo no ayeden isi ayeku a esisi ewo the sub region a ebemben yen ku ya esisi yi hwesania timemufo no ebuaji ku operators ni so they have given their full maximum support because someone will say sankofo ne yeden ebua wo mo okay so say ebibi man etumi na se hwe ne wo se wo mo ye efa mo ankasa leadership ho a kaminji ni se sa kuku semu ebeden ebetumi asisi so tameche enyama bebre ewo ebibi man mu hanu a ebua ewiase afa na nyina niama ebua ewiase ma etumi gina nyina no ne fakese na efi Africa ha enso Africa ha mususu aso no ena ye po da bia no ye bobusia fi sa nkrofo yi omunya ye niama ye fia no ma ebetumi aboa omoman no ne nyina fia no na so faso ben ene yenya ye ti oman mu ema ye discover oil etu oil a on a larger scale hwe 10% pe ena na ye wo ewo mu ewo oil na ye tu yi mu e di asem kura ni gold wa ye tu ewo oman mu se ne yenya na se ne ba se ye ya discover bibi te se den lithium mo se e di ade wo infan mu krom ho no baabi yanko kamienti a ese jama he 10% kura bi mu su ATM se yen fanko 15% na da bia no kwan ya amanfo na individual ana se a company ebetumi akope funding aba establish no aba betu ade ni nyina a refine no ama 10% na de na oman ni nyinara untumi wankasa untumi yusu wankasa o sovereignty enfenje sa wenu na wankasa untu na all the percentage no emma ohonum adwen bempa legu Africa sebeka frache impanifo tirimu a yetra sema de bia na bibiman eye mobosei to quote His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo, the former president, Ghana, ya ye mobo dodo, ya ye mobo yetisika so come the yen. Aden, you see, the looting no any person minkuminya ne ade within the African leadership no enye kra enye corruption so doso na etu baby susu a e wo say yetumi ehwe empanifo a yeyi omu yankasa ayese African politics na ngasa no se uniska imranta ne mabawa omo amani Africa kra na nyansa ne nimdi adokro omo betumi e de aye Africa edumama Africa akoso no omo niska to omo niska enti no omo ntumi mba ban mu enti to be hu se emperebre no some of the corrupt people no a sika adokru omo no mo na mo di sika wurewure mu a omo tumi wini election eba abem.
Very well, very well. All right, so President Mahama, as we speak currently, is in Kenya to be part of the reforms that are supposed to go through the African Union, as we all envisage a formidable, a much well-structured African Union. And President William Ruto, who is the president of the Republic of Kenya, has been asked to chair that reformation group. Now, in the meantime, we want to bring to your notice that the current chairman of the African Union is in the person of Mohamed Ould Ghazouani. He is the head of the African Union, and he was duly elected in the year 2017 after 7 rounds of voting. Indeed, he comes from Chad, and he is currently the man who is overseeing the entire running and leadership of the African Union. Intimibisa say we Ghana ni na never sharing, even if you are watching us from other parts of this world. What kind of reform and sakraya beng and yes etimi eba eye African Union fiti Kwame Nkrumah abreso a medical kenkan achirem September no ha 1963 no yen share den hu reform papa na sofo ene wedi hu abobu ntine sesese ye de krata bi ato se ede nsakraye ana opesu hu eye Africa bibire mu ha ya setire mu anka de ben ana obeka
dogo de wa hwe ebra eyi ye frɛ ne sen ebra eyi Alasani Ouattara me okaya me nu nyina betena set so wa ebra Alasani Ouattara eye nadwen se okọ for term a omo amra constitution no masa kwan no edien na ye kan wa ha otra me chena say Africa Union fuyi ne ECOWAS fuyi entumi
say enuntina the our friends in the Sahel areas,
yes,
Burkina,
yes,
Mali, Numdo, Mayo, yeah, but also for let's make program yedium.
Okay,
yemra yedium. Yeah, can you know we are so for monka bread and butter, ye be di bi bo mo so be me di peche so be sin ne ye nhu hwe ye gu so twen na ni nyina nkafu
awu mo di peche ne so di amamufu nya so mutumi nanti
je ahye na ni nyina nkafu no economy no papa bi a oye Methodist ni mapa a wono no wokọ eye owo Calvary Society ebe ye studio ha owura 𝗟𝗏𝗡 na ye ka ne ho asem na obabedu eye Kroyisui WTV studio no or catches. So in its opinion, he thinks that the entire economy of Ghana has collapsed, and this is just last year. But see, economy no collapse. In Tiabra yete say Omampeni His Excellency was setting up a 7-member national economic dialogue planning committee. No, wa mom 120 days to submit to him. Now, I'm also happy that Professor Gachi is also part of the team. I mean, one of the economic luminaries. Well, we pray say it doesn't become the job for the boys, and I said the job as usual. Nemu umbetimi de reforms be aba to hama is as a common edinipa. So kasa what's a maka wenumana?
Dog
ye
ebe ye
bompire
debut say economic team no a solid economic team aban aform no they are solid nimdie I mean ewo ho these are people who speaks on Ghana's economy all the time
yeah
ni ade na me pese me bisa ne say ehihye ne a o me submit 100 days ya wo ka no aban no obetumi dia ye adwuma because dog me ya betra studio ha da bia ne aka maka cho say senia yesi ewrane ye man no with partisan intent intino eya na eye din se niama we yenim se ye ya ebeyeye but how party no ye running ye mind no on partisan political persuasion ti no enye ye ntumi nye.
Okay.
Eno ni asem no.
Yeah.
Na yanko senche. There was senche accord. You remember? Ama former presidential candidate ye ma me Ecuador ko no nyina ko obi. Ye ko ba ye no. E de ne ba ye. Oman mu ye din ama. Ni nyina ka ho. Ema ye tutia aban no mercilessly. And ye mo ko ye.
Yeah.
So we have the men.
Yes, we have the men.
We have the men for so buy. And also buy. Oh, na nyama sha se kuyi kakra. COVID ba kakra bia. Ye die ya. So what I'm saying is amid the
fundamentals exposed us.
Na uye no fi ono ma we saw expenditures that were unnecessary. Say omanya why ready say opese oye woman no yie e wo kwan bi so after COVID.
Yeah, say to me
e wo say niama bebre wo ho no mu a
all right
utumi sisa but politics ni nti politics ni nti no ene niama bi nti no hey dog niama bebre e wo kurom ha no ma ehia ministry enso
to say
te say dey Oti Ghana had nti unimi say department name ministries bebre on my criteria ye sheda criti
say ne be ya president Mahama they were reducing it here
and I make a reduce ye kura yi so we say from the background they be mutiem so what am I say e be mutiem because nkrofo no doso obi aso pe ba bi ahye.
All right, so the constituent of this group, I believe, in my opinion, say apolitical, because these are people who are non-aligned, people in the industries, people who have managed companies before, and people who speak in the corridors of academia. And so you are looking at Dr. 𝗟𝗚𝗏, Professor John Gachi, as mentioned, Mohammed Samara, Nelly Miracle, Anthony Sapon, and Ernest de Graft Ajiri. These are people.
These are solid people.
Non-aligned. I mean, non-aligned to any politician who say any of this group.
Atimia Base or no dia ha. Yeah, prophets of doom. Yatia Makachro say. The better Makachro say. Yeban Penia ye no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama on this station and Ameka say ye nyina Ghana fo nyina ne Kristo fo nyina ye mompaye ne enfanta papa yechi na ne second coming die onye bibi na esomra mfaso emfama ye Ghana fo so okay
yes
e ma me frɛ Kristo fo nyina say ye mmoa no ye support no for the next 4 years na meka say ontumi mfeli esan say onyame kwan sonko a ode ama papa yi obi eni Ghana hanumu a eni na bibrem kura wanya saa opportunity no enti no ontumi disappoint nyankopon die nyina ye mmoa no eti medie ye de empaibo ebua no ade meka ahia so na meka say ade bia on ye to abayin ade bia ofi say oya ebebu o man ama o man edi ye bia no onye yeta nachi na emum sa anye ye fa ne ho nche do kra
it meeting ya wo mu Quarcoo 121 days e dey reforms na so for wunya ya anke betimi atodwa
dog on say yesika sem entutuye no ya betra no maka say number 1 ade ba ko a edi enya pa the dollar and the cedi relationship.
Okay
Dollar no je oman ya ye wo mu ni about 80% of our economy is driven by trade. So be hwe unya ye yi kakra na manfo edi ehon ma yedwabia. Space kakra nipa benye bia no ode hon be yedwabia. Eti trade no susu no e travel on dollar iso. Ena emana ye wo mu susu no almost about adie bia ye use no Ghana hanum bia so no ye kra. Eti ne sustainability ene ne source ene ne ngina bia nyina ejina dollar iso. Dollar iso so aman panimfo abe nyina entumi en sustain dollar no ma dollar no enye papa. Any cedi relationship no nkitawudi papa etumi entrom te da bia na cedi no buafu da bia na cedi ni buafu dollar no ade ba ko a emmoa emma cedi no oni dollar no ntem enye fine eye amrade ade bia no ye mra edeba omemu ha unye niama ebebua ma odi ebi ayeden akwa amanone akwaje dollar ni bi aba ena efe yeti omanyimu yesi cedi eni age atum ni yedie ade bia ye ton no Ghana ha no bia no eye dollar esanse cedi ni anwoden nti ene esanse dollar na bibia ko gina dollar ni sunti no uton tomatoes kura no a ewo se odi dollar price e anye saa tomatoes no kura na uton no kura ye nwia no wo Ghana ha no mu uko sisasika na ade akofa ede afi country bi so na ade aba so nti wayi na uton ni nyina no abegina amanone edwedi sika so etina wo se reforms a omobeye no omwe kwan a ebefa so a at least no dollar no ebetumi ayeden aye stable
okay
ewo omayimu dog ade ba kususu ni se adenti ene yete Ghana ha na edwedifo kura kraniama ede ba omayimu a na wutua duty no kura ewo Ghana ha no ye de dollar ye calculate in dollar terms ni ye de amount so acha na se enti no yenhwe ye tax regime no the whole tax regime system no e was see etumi ehwe
okay
oh na ma amanfo ehun heha omo ewo omanyimu na ye bredodo ewo omanyimu e ba no dollar ni cedi insensem no a itimi de ho kakra na me dem attention beko because ye ni nyina no na ho odi ni nyina no akwa dollar ni cedi no ehonom ti da bia o ti se dwedifo atiem amanfo atiem economy no odi obue phone lines na sa amanfo kasa efa economy ho a obi a oka bia no dollar no mra form dollar ni mra form dollar ni mra form
yonko fidie so na ye ne onimdifo ba kwa obetimi ama ye nchirechire mu enko na yenko di Semina Professor 𝗟𝗏𝗘𝗍𝗏 is an economist and professor of finance. Indeed, we are told that he once attended the University of Osaka in Japan. I really want to know from Prof whether he learned some Kung Fu or some Tai Chi. Prof, good morning. Hello, Prof. Prof, sir. All right. You be funtum mfidie ni mu na ya hwese ye ne Professor 𝗟𝗏𝗘𝗍𝗏 ebetimi akasa na ya hwe de
ebetimi. Apart from the cedi and the dollar relationship no I was say omo focus was so mutumi so focus on your production. So ye agri sector no.
Good morning, Professor 𝗟𝗏𝗍𝗏𝗏. Hello, Prof. All right, I'm sure Prof is driving possibly, and we will continue to hit on Prof's line. Now I say a bit me atutoma. Yes,
the dog. I was here to me share ye 2 years so the agri sector because the one must see a baby. See to me economy no to me koyi ewo agri sector ni production ho no mo eno so betumi aboa yen ema economy no etumi agina ye yen hwe kwan e befa so a ye betumi produce nyama bebre a ehunhia Ghana for na akasa no edo so todo echen meye no you know covid echre ye say e wo say wankasa utumi ye nyama a betumi ayeden aboa wo hwe say eyi unim say Russia ni Ukraine ntokwai Russia enya sanctions bibri efi amayaman bibri ho but they were able to survive. Their economy didn't collapse.
In fact, they are still surviving.
They are still surviving.
Those sanctions have not been lifted.
They are still surviving. Why? Because somewhere to me as sustain your mankasa omo eniama omankasa eye no omo man ni mu no etumi bua omankasa mamu tumi eden esos nti wa mbemu kura na obetumi eden obetumi atena ene ya yete Ghana ha nmu se yen ye course assanction ni mu a kemzi nyina yewu.
All right, also for let's make progress. Yenya Professor 𝗟𝗏𝗘𝗍𝗏𝗏 ye de no ebeba na one ababedi nkomo on the kono ahwefo ye bisa yeyi akukudam anintini apabene se onkotena ase na economy enku ye nyina ye nimu mbetimi afuntum no mde nsakra ye bia boma mpani excellence ye share bo so babedu a economy no bema agina ne na so pa nti ye twen se afi be ko na wie ye uyi usika ketua bia utimi de tonioma bebri na bibia atimi awie pe. Also, one of the things that we are going to applaud the Speaker of Parliament for said ye wetimi amanani abre se LGBTQ die ekosoro eba form ye the bill no ebetimi afomu ama abe act prekopes and in okokoshia. All right, let's see if we can have Uncle Godfred on the line again. Godfred, good morning. Prof, good morning. Ben me say Prof Uchika na ben me say Prof Uchika na mpeze mbisa say hello Prof, good morning. All right, now kamibisa Prof say utimi ewie ne masters at University of Ghana called Japan usua tai chi ni kung fu bi ago omo motakom so bibie nyina beba no munim sa entokwa bi ko nti na me ka say ora abangbagben ono no wo Roman ni said ye no mo first ni ko Roman ne ka na wo Roman ni so Roman Catholic na waso ni gidie mu pa kusi se ono de ni gidie pa kire ni se sebe oba ne ba ntimi nkoso ani mpamu agro na nipa ntimi ni enua eni mpamu agro nti kwan bia so se ne kra odi betwa ama sa bill ya ese ye konekoye act na ebe ye mra kra na ye mra na ne ho aton
dog nyankopon ya adom na yetumi enyamre ehia nana Akufo-Addo ewo se yetumi bisa no ne tirimu po nia ntia be no wansan a odija hokoy
okay
ewo se yetumi bisa papa no efin de besin de Ghana fo yenti ase ekura wo obi a wo so besi kratidra ama nyankopon ewo nia waya ama wo sign a bill ebepo ayama ni nyankopon achiwade ye yefio watumi ansan wajade ni hoko na wo in fact ono na nenko betumi asan ade wansan waye no bibi logo ya ejade ni hoko
osofo yenko afidie ni so na. All right, dear friends, I introduce to you Alban Samana 𝗟𝗓𝗘, a man born on the 24th of September 1957. Obviously an astute politician who has served in various capacities of this nation in the conduit of the New Patriotic Party, the NDC, the National Democratic Congress, as Minister of Health, baby, now Fikrano, Minority Leader Majority. Samra Yeka said he is the Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament. Uncle Alban, good morning.
The LGBT bill, it was passed by Parliament. The former president failed or refused to assent to it, which was unconstitutional. There is no law allowing a president to refuse or fail to assent to a bill passed by Parliament. Parliament is the authority on passing laws, not any other person, not president. So he was wrong. And all of you together punished him for that. I am going to write and send it to the new Attorney General and Minister for Justice for his comments for us to resend it to the new president for his assent. So it's not going to take long time. It will be passed this year. This year, we'll pass it. It is anti-God. Yes. I'm very, look, that thing, nobody should joke with me when it comes to that area. I can lose my life because of that. It's better not to live than to live in that society where man to man, woman to woman. What is that?
All right. Opinion any abre. Oh, say opinion bi kasam no man nsa so no de chire wiem. O say share.
Unim say saade no. Ha bagbin pa o say omanpani ansan no. The last minute kura no mo ba be krusu parliament no kura no. O say asan so de akoma no say onwe no nsan ansan no akọ. Papa ya nsan agade no wokọ. Saade na papa ne ye ani de. Yemu bebre ya ntina so
ebro ya adwen
etina me say daachi bia nse Nyankopon ya adom na se bia yenya opportunity a wo se etumi bisa no ni trim po a odi jade no ho a one sign.
All right, it's emphatically and well communicated, well articulated in the speaker's own semantics.
No, na sade we dey excellency John Mahama ekoto ne pon so a otumi nya wo se otumi nya wo go say excellency Akufu Ado ene e kaye pene kura o.
It is so well articulated in its own syntax and semantics. What say one pene kura
David
sa Billy na ya san de akọ attorney general wo na wo yem ranimu ni de na yenyo ye wi ya san de akọ akomo
obesan
oso obesan no man nsa so se hwe se mekra mehwere me nkwa na sa de na bamu se ye besan se sebio yenya kura oba no oba nya nkutahudi obema no obema nya sa nkuno obema ni dua endabe yentimi nya sa de no kura
me say se omanpani ansan a enu an de NDC for no so beko
almost you betu omo all right also me Methodist abakosem makenkan kakra
okay.
And I said you
know
say hu susu schools so kakra na in review one of our conference agendas
okay.
Menkai ye ne de but ebeto just say Freemasonry and a lodge eba conference ema conference ni nansi wo se kum ema ne be ye mra ye mpanifo bebere hwe sebe ye mpanifo amache wasafo ni masofo mpanifo akukudam mona mutie se meboa mutime se mehu ema ye te share conference share mra se Methodist ni biara enyo enkankan se wo ye Methodist sofo ya ba okola se untumi enko lodge untumi enko Freemasonry. Now say eye osofo pon Archbishop Bonaventure ede Bonaventure aba betu dwa say sha Roman gidie suso no ye wo bibi sa e kire say wo ye Roman ni a wontumi mfa ho nkonkonkodom Freemasonry and as some of these so-called secret societies eno ana na ye ka ho asem now ya dia enye secret ewo Ghana as mpanifo bebere etimi ababonte ababa be ka se womo ye mesinfo na ebra na ye Ora Pablo ne vetin no oditudwa se onu oye mesin and very proud now ebra kan ye kra na I looked at the facial expression of Nebusuafo. Almost all the men seated had almost smiled at the boldness with which Openino can say or no or yet Macy ni. And this our controversy seen and it does renewed argument in Samba Tuja.
Dogo, I will say you were your constitution no MIA quine freedom of association. Baby, I hope say would join Biano. Obe to me, I join it. Na any war freedom of religion. The religion be as so a person would do obo biado. Obetumi edo ho abo. Na sa societies are near from secret societies. Ezo ni ye ebu no ye hu yi. Oh.
So mushia omunye bibi boni.
Ene ye hu ade ni so mu.
Ye omuto omuhu dan ba omunye bibi boni.
Ena me tese o say ade bia obekata so bia no wa memu ayehu. But ene ya na ma amafo peso hu adekura ehye ade ni mu. So because I'm penning for bebre ewo businessmen fellowship. O call your friend saying Islegon or Islegon your friend saying Scaffold Fit Club. I know Scankwan out to me again. edwane club ibi uniska uko eden wo so ata me che na say nti ye wo sa secret society I na friend secret society ne den na omo ya omo ma yenhu ede na ekoso omo kohye won ma mutum hu pun mu so ata me che na say sisi ya me no ka say almost adie bia within this digital age adie bi obi aye bia no social media nti omo ebuem am ye den yehum o pese odwan ni a no adwan ni sanya musi ye mu niama ne na denti na sa ayi secret societies fu nku ade de omo ade yi enu kran ehye kuku awu a yehum kura a da bia no ye bomu den bone ne e ka mo asem tina penifo si jai atete ninja o hwani so tamite into dem pa
in fact so for they have argued several say masonry is not a religion into uhwe opariado and someone and unse ya now to TV so on TV nka the moment the very questions the minority leader asked were very coded masonry questions. Enti ushia mesi ni na ubisa no question mienu mienza wa na obehu. So who is your mother? In the midst of difficulties and crisis, in whom do you place your trust? These are very, very, very important questions. Now, those coded questions, okay, now this is a fellow, you know, of the Mason. but they also say any religion, any awesome, you cool.
There be an American cool dog and American choice. Say, let me. In fact, look, I gave a premise. Me my premise, and I'm my premise. Say, you have freedom of association, and you have freedom of religion. Yes. I have told you here. Say, my catch say, yen communication for any attitude, public relation for. You see reputation right. Enti yen de ye bomodin say ye bebo reputation ho ban. E na ade ba ko a ye hallmark ye trap ya ye ta ka de bia ne say perception on change becomes a reality.
Okay.
Uma amanfo form a certain perception about you. Senya sa ne tie one pe kwan and repel sa perception na ayesa. It is a Ghana for any Ghana for if he say Madi ya muye bibi wo mu chain ya muye Emma ejidin bone e de mamu obi join sa de ne pe ye wo kwan society
efa de hwe mu kra de o mu ba TV so e de nneoma bi di dadadi but on say ye hia dia ye to dam nti say oye odd fellows
enu ni asem no enu na edam to no
okay ye misa ahwefo
eden de koso
ye misa ahwefo ye nim say obi tie na oye mesinia me pacho me ka mesinia me
na say eye code anazi atumu a obesi na be ka ho asem abonten so say o say etu de bia so nim say Supreme Court ye mfa camera enko
but
ti asemo no me can be atwen
okay
yes ade na yes say from premise
okay
na ye de akowie conclusion
okay.
Na ya justify
logic reasoning
afa say na tie enya me try ne say unim say Supreme Court ye mfa camera enka omunhyehyɛ ho da say o de camera
afa no state
ebe kwako wura ho say ukotwa proceedings unim sa
that's right
but asem si na se ebeye matter of public interest na se omemu ni nyina ani di asem na chi a se camera ni na ade yi some like and ye Supreme Court na enti Supreme Court for na nkasa e ma kwan se monfa camera no ebesi ye so na mo nkasa mo nhwese ne ankofo no ommeye omoho wo ho eno na ma ye hu se ne e call election petition no ene ye hu se
okay
ebi mo form krata amra Supreme Court ka say mumfam krata amra ebi mu se eni bi enso ni aka che wo abonten say ye wini ye kura ye krata a de adase ye wini say nke amfa camera na nkosi onu maka Supreme Court ebeji din boni enti say ukotu mumu e wo ho na say wusi ohu ye nipa we say 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 wo be repair fema obi ahu Ghana is here messing about matter of public interest.
All right.
Ubabedi beside mpacho. Ubabedi ban no krano. Akoye question na ye bisa ewo Ghana parliament ase.
All right.
Not say public interest abadi anymore. Because I'm not forced to free say ekunkumekunkum bebre. Any rituals ni ewu ni ekunkumekunkum ni mojadwegu bebre no. I'm not for say I'm for associated to this secret society.
So some of the things that Masons have said, 𝗟𝗏𝗘, I mean whichever, are saying they don't sacrifice ye no moja, I mean all those. Omo ye party me nyamutre. Omo ye party na omo sa camera so omo so bibia kama. Na mum say ye meeting ye kaka kansemo de. Ye mra say ye mfa camera nsi so. Well, but whatever it is, the Catholic Archbishop of Accra has said unequivocally that it is not part of Catholicism that he will belong to the Catholic fraternity and still belong to a Masonry fraternity. Nti ebisa obi eye Masoni a wuti mi ana na me cheche me kan Masoni a me kan bricheni o me kan obi auto blocks aha
but doctor me pacho
yeah
adentina sorry no ever problem with that association
I'm sorry no what then
sorry no ever problem with members being in their members.
All right. So we possibly should open the conversation. Maybe production, if you are listening, one of the days we can have a debate into Masonry and Christianity. We are not even going to look at Masonry and other religion. But remember, say what Ghana ha de say uyo Christoni na usan ye Masonry ya na eho ewo rem mo be kai so a ye nua no muslimi fo so aka say ye nua ya fa ne say onko NLA boss wontimi nye muslimi ni mapa ensa nkonko da no. So another contention, as much as we want to separate religion from the Masonry fraternity, we also want to underscore the fact so say untumi mfa wosom ene oya wuji ni di so entimi mfa enko into politics. All right, enti yanko 025 6253461 ye be phone line no moma yeni enkomo na yenhwe ya kan sembebre ura mahama okakwa akopie eye na Nairobi no ho afesu kra no ura abangbagben edina no di sem atodwa wama ne nsa so se me se mewu kra mewu na sa sebe agro ya enipa eni dua edidie mempene kra ewo Ghana ha nti wukra me de menkwa ebetwa no de ye kan asambere sofo sami na kuma ba onya
dog si on asama me treni say nti am ka cho si jai atete
nienya ohani
nienya hwani
all right you go Philo good morning. Philomena. Hello.
Papa mpacho mo woye.
Nyamiadom yetie o.
Papa. Mama. Assalamu alaikum. Mama me tia feli global.
Me pacho chia me Christ inti ana the world.
Papa mpacho Christ inti o.
Yeah, this you.
Papa the
my parish.
Papa, why have Papa, and so for penny in there. Papa, minim with that, okay, Messi, and we say, oh, my so blogger.
Okay, I say breacher, Neo will be on total blocks.
Papa, the candy, with the other my head, dear me. I took her say that you are breacher, I want my son with you, because we need the walk a calco. Papa said, Banini, and then you know, with the sea. Near Shanky, think it in I can't lodge. Oh, I'm a crana wood, and the baby. No one time for whom. Papa, me is a walk, I say. I am Lama Methodist of Bias on Janie. But and for Methodist are some from penny for once empire say, I'm a Janie.
A intro, Omunina Rubia.
It's all can I am the party, Papa. My first acquaintance, no one to because I say any public breathing and can especially as some of our when it's a
yeah, you a free line is right, Philo. Yeah, you a free line is also for 1 year. Allegation in your papa. And the premise in it. It's a definite conclusion. Ever wrong. Conclusion before baby cry. All right, young Coco. Good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello. All right. Me say ya also asem no very delicate asem ni.
But then I make a choice say you see the burden of proof. Asem no emu no kure nyina no ejina wo so say obeye de.
So he who alleges
so that any be de mpo. Oh, because ikrofo yi atu dan mu. Enemre within digital age.
Wisdom. Hello, wisdom. Wisdom. All right. You go so was so ahoma. Nemem say yen homa no de omo peso omo ye de. O Yesu Kristo di mu ye twem. Wisdom.
Hello.
Wisdom empomo e.
Christ in you.
Yeah, disho ujina nkoko wo ho.
Ujina nkoko gidi.
Aha, obe odua no mountains na.
Oh, me Bangkok Methodist Asordana.
Oh, okay, all right. The cathedral nankasa. Okay, you. Kasa misre yeti.
Papa, da masane mon church onyankopon na mo so erechereche yemba na yeri ehwe mo ne yesua mo. Na Papa, Freemason on a word different from Christianity. Nipa fanto mo trimu say mon church na mo betre about Christo so mo na a different from Freemason. Anna Christo sumani Freemason ni ebrabo bia ene ne ntale dise afa Yesu se oyewura ye kra na agenkwa ye hwe no na yensua na yenfollow the step wa me added the word Freemason to the gospel enti so obi so hunu Christo na ye wura na kra na agenkwa on hwe so no follow Christo se ne Paul follow Christo bes ne on fa na adwena na ne bia fa hia no da society beam because Christianity na yere no ana tu nya abamba gwen so akara so mama na nsa so say onje saa ni o man entumu no me de no kwanya kopo ni wale nyam som watere se odi Christosum eretete o manwe na dache poni ho a ade a waye nti de bia begu so abonedin papa nyame nhyira mo no amfa mo nyadwuma kese wo man Ghana.
All right, yeah that's it. Yenko Kumase nkoko de ho na odwani ekire nse edwaso kwan ya na chese no asenti yedu Kumase Samre. Osafo, good morning.
Good morning, Benjo.
Bacho yeti o.
No bacho question.
Yeah, adishu.
Would you okay so Mr. Bishop no mo ni na to ano pe mo. Judicial for Jonathan Gasafitness. Now, the person, now, more can be said in Apia. You don't say who for the sir, now. If you know, but now that was going to me sign. And I went to young one to be. Away are the here to see so I couldn't benefit. Akunya bana sababu ya kufuatishia nimusha na sasa no mama mimi ya asibi ntino bia na twe amemo bobu ya ni wanki ya mwampa asibi no ugeze no ebienti ya.
All right, also na online ni munye tu
ne aji question na
will be say
yakopon ya admu ni opportunity
a omampeni
at least asana ya bono sobo
osofo akufado
asana ya bono sobo.
The legitimate questions though many people are asking the entia omampeni wetwemu wentimi amfa nensa anhye nkrata nase bibiri susu ebisa se so mampeni fufura basoso de ania wano and then now so wonya right honorable edia tudwa wakane plane nya plane fa se wono de wo ba be bomodin pa no akọ ni nua kuma ho attorney general tumi fo na de na menye owi a wabonu bua de ahye envelope mu kama atworo omampani din ene na address eguso na Jubilee House no ho a na edu ho na de BCBA the WTV de betudwa ama bibia atimi awie kama na de aba betodwa ye di ho abobo the Archdiocese of Accra our day ababe to just wuntumi nye Roman ni wuntumi nye Roman Catholic ni na waka se wo so no oye amazing wuntumi enye saade no kra. All right, Abdullah, good morning. Abdullah. Abdullah. Morning. Yetie o.
Mo to say.
Nyame adom. Bimbila form ho ye. Abdullah. You.
Asaba mo ka say opani no want me shane asa no ko e no. Enya sam na me de ba no.
Okay.
Wonu ka da o ka dia no ko ka
You yes embremu yes he who alleges must adduce evidence. You and I were not there.
Etun yes ehia e be bisa no. Na speculations.
All right. Now, I think we have an important person. Obi a wafre bia hu hia pa, na mum ye papa e die ni hu hia ye pa no pay. Osofo Pon Bru Riverson, the Right Reverend Dr. Bru Riverson. Osofo the world Osofo the world Osofo Yo, Papa Mpacho, me pacho kasa. Yeah, adishi. Yo. Papa Mpacho, utumi lower volume no mayena. TV no, utumi lower volume no. Hello.
I don't want to say, you back at home. You are not that. No, if you have to, in fact, no conclusion. Now, a power is never catch your mission. You get me to them. When you cook, you make a see a power. Oh, she will mean, she's the same. They get me no beautiful female. No, it's not previous, but not to say. Yeah, the question. You can no, at the future will be. It is a concern. What you can have a journal. And the ship, she may have a what you do. Any of you can shut up. Every goes to and scholar, mother. And children. There is a few confession. What they say, all kinds of who now. And you take any pregnant youth in the church. If you have a pregnant youth, don't join us. If you can begin to fear to give woman is absolutely don't concern yourself with this society. You can't get honestly. So, when you tell all things cannot be different until you feel for making it children.
Okay. All right.
It's a one way of now you do that. It's in your conscience. You say, you know when you're and I saw you say, you give to me, nothing could do that. I said, wow. This is my comment.
All right. Thank you so much. We will comment on what Papa has said. Yemfa, the last caller. Quarcoo citizen. Morning.
Morning, Papa.
Yeah.
Papa, really, my makeup can be so. Papa panel, eka, somebody said, I did be away behind. So why am I when you may be clear? Any raising doubts. A man go for cat and send me. And I'm for putting it to for floor. A party be I Tianka Samo. Freemason, the Tianko for a cancer phone. I come on and say, yes, I didn't want to show you. Intimate also, when you have a day, my memory. The Amema 2 and chain, the Amema can come home, and on a member person, say, and what? Yeah, Christians, yes, we believe in God the Father Almighty, the maker of heaven and earth. But almost say, almost getting it almost say, one would get a supreme being there. Almost refer to him or her as grand architect of the universe, or only a wine. And almost who is your mother next honey man? It's Freemason, yeah, man, Papa. Meaning, only say somehow it is against Christianity, based on my belief as a Methodist. And I don't see why a Christian or a Methodist should also be part of Freemason.
All right.
So to me, Rebecca said, Freemason is somehow against Christianity.
All right. Okay. Enti enne ewia ye bejemre na ye di Mason hon komo pa filonom say ye ka Mason o ka say ebricheni atwenye bricheni masonry eye nkofukuo bi omo pa omo ho say omo de omo peso omo from enuanom agi enuoma bi di. Now enne ewo ye fidie so the state 2 p.m. enkomodidie pa na ba bekoso na yewremu ne yetimi adosuko de edi twato ansa mabasofo so no osofo pon beruvers engekan say ono no at the point of the life so kra ne ko ba say ene ube join Freemason obeye kese obeye se obeye so say ba bia meduru ho mabrabo mi ede na me san hwehwe enti osi so dua de na me ka say makohu ewo conference agenda mu no ye mra conference ashemra ama Methodist fo se Methodist ni bia upe dibre se obeya sorry penyi se obeya sofo ne abo kola untumi nsan konko ye Mason nti filo be bia onya evidence what say Methodist sofo bi eye Mason ni no ho no udo evidence beba pa ne abo ho degree
sofo ade ba ko no say ade nankasa no eye secret society ena yen initiate public. What na me chena say to say yen public induction ena omu sheda su ni uniform bia omu uniform ti me usu me ka say mo ya ma me mfa kosi
okay first
ni uniform bia o shede ne nam kurom to say senia asofo ye bokola ye de ne nam no
o sheto so otinikam
so na me chen
o shetinikam de ko
what I mean is that to say bia omu ko meeting
okay
and I say but say ye share entirely wo public nipa bia na wo tuzo we ye sofo we say ne nipa nankasa mu nu hye de hu se oka ho ana o nka ho isusu na manfo esusu so ta meche na bia be hu se obi hye ring bi ba ring no susu obi hye ne ring ya woni ring ni mu a wo se ko bi say o sa ring we de identity of a ichi se bia why bia wo ehunim de kakra san wo se ring we hye akwa we owo saa dwumedie mu bi enze nipa no waso ni mu a obetumi ahu obesene no because no make kan jo say me Freemason ni on tron hye ni CV mu enfa mre o leaders meeting and I do say obedi ban no and am obedi ban no
ko wa na say tietimi do kan state ho
debi
ye be fro
ni adaje sa but ade ni say ye pese ye hu ade ni mu pa ene ne ewo mu a ewo se etumi nya debi ewo se etumi nya obi a o Kristo ni bi a wakodom bie
o ene ye wo bebre
wakodom bie na efe wo hwe mu anu ehu se debi efe de me mpese me ye nipa no aye ready say
obekasa
no kura ni secret bia wo bia no obeka
surprisingly utumi nka secret ni nyina
eno ni asem no
aha TV so ntie ntimi nka
so time chana say
amanfo bi kura timi abo nipa suspect say ensensem
eno na make a cho no ntini jai atetatete
Nienya
wani
alright so for ye wie de ye me nwanwa asem yi mu nyina ne se ye nim mpanifo e wo mamu ha won ye masons yanka omo ho asem ama me ye asem da nanso abrantie ekoka yenko ade okoto de no bodwada. That is where my problem is coming from. It is not a secret say yenim sem panifo say dem ka pabene
abrantie be asem na okay.
Oh, Jojo Paria. Ano ko kan ne de pe na asem wa be. Ba yenim panifo bebira akọ mason nyoma ye nyina yenima ye ntimi mfa ntudwa. Enti atwefo ye de besi ha na uyo babunu na uyo abofra wasem yemobo na said ye tie bia no nyankopon
de bia de yenka asem ndwani bibia wo sa. Let me catch you say freedom of association. But ade na wo dwan no ade na nko a wo die yi die amafo kasa wo sa
na make asem panifo bia kodon bia awo krom ha so yentimi nkae na brantie obabunu ana se young man ekoye ye no nko
obofo ne nyane nam ho apaso on na sia ya man misiwa position ko betting e bisa
na make say na ministers na mu no opanyin na anga so obisa question no kran oyan openly declared Mason minority leader.
Okay.
And openly, your friends declared Mason.
Okay.
It is only a Mason that can ask some questions. So for your point, you know, bit made in common. Okay. Now, how do you TV? So, I media macamania journalist. Media person, media communication as a media method is so. Method is about me color. Edin Segum so says you may and I at this moment of my life. My talents and giftings are needed here. Intina me wo efidi so mpacho shiamia from osofu Adzika Vincent agbamanya. Mi twa me ho aba ye ba ye de agro bro ene kai se ye de osofu EMR osofu amwa mensa ebeba na ya ba bedi nkomo. Presiding Bishop the Most Reverend Professor 𝗟𝗜𝗙𝗘 still the occupant of the 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 Professorial Chair of Contemporary African Christianity and Pentecostalism. We dianim ame ye 3 weeks prayer no ye shas ye din ne openi amwa mensa so fu penny beba na ya ba bedi hu ko me pacho. Don't change your dial. Good morning, Freeman Methodist Guest House.
This is the Freeman Methodist Guest House Limited. It is a luxurious and comfortable guest house in the heart of Kumasi. Our guest house features a range of modern and spacious rooms, each with its private bathroom and amenities. Our guests can enjoy various on-site facilities, including a restaurant, conference halls, event center, spacious car park, CCTV cameras, lifts, generator, and many more. We are conveniently located opposite the Wesley College of Education near the Swami Roundabout in Kumasi and are easily accessible by public transportation. We look forward to welcoming you to the Freeman Methodist Guest House Limited. Contact us by telephone 050-650-8591 or 050-650-8592, or you can email us at fmghllghana@gmail.com or use our website www.fmghllghana.com. Freeman Methodist Guest House, where serving you is our delight.
Agro na sodeja